Good morning everybody, it's lovely to see you. It's a beautiful sunny day again in Liverpool. I'm Jude Lennon with Little Lamb Tales and this is Lammy. This morning we have our friend Alfie with us. He's come to join us as our extra special guest. For those of you who haven't seen me before, I tell a range of stories from my memory. I don't read them from books, I tell them from my memory. I've got a really good memory for stories. I don't know where my car keys are at the moment, I don't know where my purse is, but it's different parts of my brain. So all this week we are doing stories all about animals. Now some of these stories are stories I might have already told over the last few weeks. Some of them might be stories I haven't told. We'll just have to see what comes out of the story bag. But of course, before we see what's in the story bag, which is just here, and it's very full, as you can see, we need to do our hello song. So if you've been here before, you know how it goes. If you haven't, it's really easy. So if there's any grown-ups watching, even they can pick it up. It's that easy. It goes like this. Hello everyone, how are you? Hello everyone, how are you? Hello everyone, how are you? How are you today? If you're feeling okay, give me a wave. Let's give Lammy a wave. If you're feeling pretty good, thumbs up. And if you're ready for stories, give yourselves a pat on the back. Right then, Lammy. Okay, let's see what is in the story bag today. Oh, okay. So this is a story I have definitely done. Hello, Simon. Nice to see you. This is definitely a story I have done before, but it's a really, really popular one. And there's lots of actions with this and a chance for you to join in with some of the words. So here we go. Long, 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 all together now, long ago, when the whole of this area was covered in woods and trees, there was a cottage. And in that cottage lived 3 bears. A big bear, a mummy bear, and a baby bear. And every day the bears had porridge for breakfast. Daddy Bear would get down the pan. Have you got the pan? He'd pour in the ingredients and he'd stir it until the porridge was just right. And then Mummy Bear got 3 bowls out. There was a big bowl for Daddy Bear, a middle-sized bowl for Mummy Bear, and a little bowl for Baby Bear. And Daddy Bear poured out the porridge. 1, 2, 3. One day the bears sat down for their porridge and it was too hot. It was much too hot to eat. I know, said Mummy Bear, we'll pop on our coats and we'll go for a walk in the woods. So the bears put on their coats. Have you got your coats on? They did up the toggles and off they went for a walk in the woods. Let's go. They walked and walked and walked. While the bears were walking, something dreadful happened. Along came a little girl. A little girl called Goldilocks. She was very naughty. Did she knock on the door? No. Did she ring the doorbell? No. Did she call out, "Cooey, it's only me"? No, she did not. She went straight into the bear's house and into the kitchen, and she saw the 3 bowls of porridge. They look good, she said, and she sat down and picked up a spoon. Have you got your spoon? She tried the big bowl of porridge. It was too salty. She tried the middle bowl of porridge. That was too sweet. She tried the little bowl. It was really good, and she gobbled it all up. Should we eat it all up? After that, well, you won't believe it, she went into the sitting room. And when she got there, there were 3 chairs. A big chair, a middle-sized chair, and a little tiny chair. She tried the big chair first. It was a bit hard, it wasn't very comfortable. She tried the middle-sized chair. Too many cushions. She tried the little chair. It was just right. This is really comfy, she said, until it broke into pieces all over the floor. After that, well, you won't believe it, she went up the stairs. She did. Into the bear's bedroom. And when she got there, she saw 3 beds, a big bed, a middle-sized bed, and a little bed. She tried the big bed first. It wasn't very comfy. She tried the middle-sized bed. Too many cushions again. She tried the little bed. It was cosy and warm and snug, and she pulled up the covers, and soon she was asleep. Can you snore? While Goldilocks was busy snoring, the bears came home. When Daddy Bear saw the state of the kitchen, he was very cross. If you know what he says, join in. "Who's been eating my porridge?" said Daddy Bear. "Who's been eating my porridge?" said Mummy Bear. "And who's been eating my porridge?" said Baby Bear. "And it's all gone." Next, the bears went into the sitting room. When Daddy Bear saw what was there, oh, he was angry. Are you ready? "Who's been sitting in my chair?" said Daddy Bear. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" said Mummy Bear. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" said Baby Bear. "And they've broken it." Poor Baby Bear, he started to cry. Just then, the bears heard snoring. "Who is that?" They crept up the stairs. Let's go. And into the bedroom. Daddy Bear was furious. If you know the words, join in. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" said Daddy Bear. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" said Mummy Bear. "Who's been sleeping in my bed? And look, she's still there," said Baby Bear. Goldilocks opened one eye. She opened the other eye. She looked up and she saw 3 bears looking at her, and they did not look happy. Uh-oh! She jumped out of the bed, she ran down the stairs and out into the woods, and she never came back. As for the bears, well, they made the beds, they mended the chair, they even made more porridge. And guess what, everybody? They lived happily ever after. The end. Oh, give yourselves a clap. Well done, everybody. Right then, let's see what's coming out next. We have a flamingo. Now, this is actually a story that I've written in a book called Fernando Can Tango, but I'm not going to read the book. I'm actually going to tell it because I've got some finger puppets that go with this story. So here we go. Now, this story is set in Argentina, which is in South America. And it's about a flamingo called Valentina who loves to dance. She loves to dance the tango. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a flamingo named Valentina. Valentina loved to dance. She was very good at it. She was especially good at the tango. Valentina longed to go to the special Tango Day celebrations in Buenos Aires in Argentina, the capital of Argentina. And so she asked her flock, "Would any of you like to come with me and dance in the tango competition?" No, thank you," said her flock. "We're too busy being flamingos. We don't dance. We stand on one leg." Poor Valentina. She just wanted to go and dance. "I know," she said. "I'll pack my bags and I'll try and find somebody." So off she set. Let's go. As she walked, she came across a penguin in Salta. "Oh, excuse me, penguin, you do look very smart. Do you think maybe you'd like to come and dance with me in the tango celebrations?" "Oh, that's very kind of you to ask," said the penguin, "but I don't dance. I waddle." Can we waddle? "You need to keep on looking." "I will, thank you." And so Valentina went away. Off she went. She walked and she walked until she came across an alpaca eating grass. Can you eat the grass? The alpaca had nice long legs. They look as if they might be good to tango with. "Excuse me, do you like to tango, and would you like to come with me to the tango dance day?" It's very kind of you to ask, said the alpaca, but I don't dance. I like to eat the grass. You must keep looking. Oh, poor Valentina. Will nobody dance with me, she said, and so she carried on going. As she went, she heard a beautiful sound up in the tree, and when she looked, it was the Hanero bird. It was singing a beautiful song. It made Valentina want to dance. Maybe the bird would come with her. Excuse me, she called up. Would you like to come and dance the tango with me in Buenos Aires? Oh, it's very kind of you to ask, said the Hanero bird, but I don't dance. I just sing. You must keep looking. Oh, very well. Valentina kept going. By now she was near Iguazu, and she could see lots and lots of ring-tailed coatis. They're very cute with stripy tails. They did look very smart. Excuse me, she asked one of them, would you like to tango and come with me to Buenos Aires? That's very kind of you to ask, but I don't dance. I like to nibble food instead. Oh, I'm really trying to find somebody who could dance with me. You don't know anybody, do you? Fernando likes to dance. Oh, great, where's he? Well, he's a jaguar. He lives in the jungle. A jaguar. Won't he eat me? No, no, no. Fernando likes dancing and sleeping too much. Go and ask him. Just call for him as you go. So Valentina set off into the jungle, and as she went, she called out, Fernando, can you tango? Fernando, can you tango? Fernando, the jaguar, was lying on a bench. He was kind of half asleep. Yawned. Is somebody calling my name? Fernando, can you tango? Fernando stretched and jumped down off the log. I'm Fernando. Oh, hello. I believe you can dance the tango. I'd love to dance with you. I want to go to the celebrations in Buenos Aires. I would love to dance with you. Fernando bowed, and he took Valentina, and they danced and they swirled and they danced. Oh, you really can dance, said Valentina. So can you, said Fernando. And so they set off to Buenos Aires. They walked and walked and walked, and when they arrived in Buenos Aires, the streets and the cafes and the discos were full of people who were all dancing the tango for the special celebration. Valentina and Fernando walked onto the dance floor, and everybody became quiet. They'd never seen a couple like Valentina and Fernando before. They danced. They danced better than anybody else in the competition. They danced better than anybody had ever seen before, and they were crowned the winners of the Tango Day celebration. And Valentina and Fernando became famous all around the world. They would dance in different countries and lots of different cities, and everybody came to see them. Even Valentina's flock. The end. Oh, give yourselves a clap. Fantastic. So that's another fabulous story there from a different country, all about lots and lots of animals. And if you want to find out more about Argentina or the animals, just Google them. You can find out lots of fascinating facts. Okay, let's see what's going to be our last story of the day. Here we go. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, no, I do like to tell this story. It's a good story. And I did do this story right back at the beginning when we first went into lockdown. So it's been a few weeks. So I'll do this one again. I can't tell you what it's called yet because that comes at the end of the story. Here we go. Are you ready to start long ago? Long, 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 long. All together now. Long ago, when the whole of this area was covered in woods and trees, there was a dog. And that dog really, really, really wanted a friend. And so the dog set off. Are you ready to scamper? He scampered down, 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 he scampered. And he found a hare, which is like a rabbit but with really long ears, nibbling the grass. Can you nibble the grass? Excuse me, hare, could we be friends? The hare thought. Let's think. And again. I'm not sure it will work, but we'll try. And so, for the rest of the day, the dog and the hare, they nibbled the grass. Let's nibble the grass. And they ran through the flowers. They had a wonderful, wonderful day. It got to the end of the day, just as the sun was setting. Are you ready to join in? Come on, we're going to sleep now, said the hare. So the dog stretched. Let's see you stretch. Yawned and ow! Can you all howl? Ow! Shh! To the hare, don't do that. If you do that, Wolf will come and he will eat us. Go to bed. Hang on a minute, thought the dog. I don't want to be eaten by a wolf. So the next day he said to the hare, look, hare, I've had a really lovely time, but you're right. It's not going to work. I'm going to make friends with Wolf. You ready to scamper? He scampered and 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 he scampered. And he found the wolf digging for bones. Let's dig for those bones, dig deep. And he went over and he said, hi, Wolf. Can we be friends? The wolf had a think. And again, I'm not sure it will work, but we'll try. And so, for the rest of the day, the dog and the wolf dug for bones. Let's dig for bones. They chased their tails. Let's chase our tails. Sometimes they even did a wee on the tree. We won't do that bit. It got to the end of the day, just as the sun was setting. And the wolf said, come on, time for bed. Are you ready? The dog stretched and yawned and ow! Shh! If you do that, bear will come and he will eat us. Go to sleep. Hang on a minute, thought the dog. I don't want to be eaten by a bear. So the next day he said, Wolf, you're right. I've had a great time, but it's not going to work. I'm going to make friends with Bear. You ready to scamper? He scampered and 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 he scampered. And he found the bear scratching his back. Can you do that? A bit like Baloo against a tree. And he went over and he said, hi, Bear. Could we be friends? The bear had a think. I'm not sure it will work, but we'll try. And so for the rest of the day, the dog and the bear scratched their backs against the tree and tried to find the tastiest honey. Yummy. And so it got to the end of the day, just as the sun was setting. The bear said, come on, time for bed. You ready? The dog stretched and yawned and ow! Shh! If you do that, man will hear. He will put us in a cage. Go to sleep. Hang on a minute, thought the dog. I don't want to go in a cage. So the next day, he said to the bear, Bear, it's been great, but I'm off to make friends with man. Are you ready? He scampered and 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 he scampered. And he heard the sound of chopping. You're going to chop wood with me? Chop, 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 chop. And he ran over to the man. He said, hi, man, can we be friends? Yeah, said the man, of course, that sounds great fun. And he picked up a piece of wood and he threw it. And the man ran after it and brought it back. The dog ran after it and brought it back. And the man picked up the wood and he threw it again. The dog ran after it and brought it back. Oh, it was a wonderful, wonderful day. It got to the end of the day just as the sun was setting. And the man said, come on, it's time for bed. Here we go, thought the dog. You ready? He stretched and ow! Brilliant, said the man. Keep doing that. If you do that, you will scare away the bears. You will keep the burglars away and you'll make sure we're nice and safe. In fact, why don't you stay here with me? And that's exactly what the dog did. And you know, ever since that day, dog has been man's best friend. The end. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. So that story is called Man's Best Friend. And lots of us are very, very fond of our doggies, aren't we? Fantastic. Right. Thank you so much for watching this morning. I hope you've had a lovely time. I certainly have had a nice time sharing our tales with you. We're back on Friday. We've got more stories in the story bag, as you can see. There's still stories in there. So we'll have to see what comes out on Friday. Will it be stories I've already done or will it be new stories? Who knows? And obviously on tomorrow, oh, Thursday, I had to think what day it was then. So Thursday, tomorrow, on my Jude Lennon author page, I'm reading The Toffee Lady, which is my book that I wrote for the Everton and community. So if you're into your football, tune in tomorrow at 10 for that on Jude Lennon author. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Right then, let's do our goodbye song, Lamby. Here we go. Goodbye, everyone. Nice to see you. Goodbye, everyone, nice to see you. Goodbye, everyone, nice to see you. Nice to see you today. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a clap, give yourselves a pat on the back, and give yourselves a fan-dabby-dozy. See you next time. Stay safe till then, everybody. Bye.